Max has been looking and playing with his crown all week long. Can you guess what story he's thinking about? And he's remembering? That's right, Queen Esther. He loves his crown. He's remembering how Queen Esther was so brave, and all the people prayed for her when she was afraid. And he is ready to learn a new story this week about a man that was hurt and another man that had to help him. And he had to be brave, just like Queen Esther. Max has taken off to wear his crown. Are you wearing your crown and being brave like Queen Esther? Good morning, friends. We have a great Bible story today. It's about helping other people. Do you ever help other people? I hope so. You can help people that look like you, or you can help people that look different. Today, someone asked Jesus, "Who is my neighbor, and do I have to help them?" Let's see what Jesus told them. Today, we're going to read our Bible story out of the Bible storybook. Are you ready? One day, a man came to Jesus and asked, "How can I please God and live with Him forever?" "What does the law say?" Jesus asked him. "Love God with all your heart and love your neighbor as yourself," the man replied. But then he asked a question. "Who is my neighbor?" Jesus told him a story to help him understand. A man was traveling from Jerusalem to Jericho. On his way, he was attacked by robbers. Oh no! And they stole everything he had, and they beat him up and hurt him and left him on the side of the road. A little bit later, a priest walked by. He knew the man was there, but he pretended not to see him. He crossed to the other side of the road and walked on. Another holy man came along the road. He saw the wounded man too, but he hurried past him. He didn't stop either. Finally, a man from another country came along. He ran to help the man he saw. He cleaned up his wounds where he was hurt, and he put him on his donkey and took him to a hotel to stay till he was well. Jesus looked at the man and said, "Who do you think was the good neighbor?" "The one who helped the wounded man," he answered. Jesus said, "You will make God happy if you act like the man who helped. Can you help others when they're hurt?"
Jesus told a story once about a man who was walking down a road. And as he walked, he saw somebody who was laying by the side of the road hurt. And people were just passing this poor man by and not helping him. So the man in Jesus' story went over to him and he bandaged up his wounds. And then he took him to a place where he could rest and get better. Because Jesus wants us to stop and help people who are hurting.
Are you ready to make your craft today? The Bible tells us we should always be prepared to show about God's love. We're going to make a first aid kit. Find a folder that Mom or Dad has around the house. An old folder works perfect. You can decorate the front of it. And what I do is put tape on the sides so nothing falls out. I take my tape, and you can use any kind of tape you want. Scotch tape, masking tape, movers tape. And tape up the edges. Just like that. Then I've got some cotton balls and some Band-Aids and some Q-tips. Good things for a first aid kit. You can put it in your first aid kit, and you can either keep it for when someone gets hurt, or you can give it to a friend, and you're going to be like the helper in our Bible story today.
Hey friends, I'm going to teach you a new song that goes, help one another, help one another. This is the happy way to help one another. Are you ready? It goes like this. Help one another, help one another. This is the happy way to help one another. Help one another, help one another. This is the happy way to help one another. Okay, that's how it goes. Now you gotta sing along with me. Are you ready? Help one another, help one another. This is the happy way to help one another. Help one another, help one another. This is the happy way to help one another. Good singing. Remember, help one another.
See you later, friends.